Kyrie Irving has been a very controversial figure in the NBA world for quite some time now, and things only seem to be getting worse for him. With this whole anti-Semitism drama brewing, more and more people have come out against him, including Michael Jordan's teammate, Sam Vincent. In this video, we're going to look at just what he had to say. First up, Kyrie Irving's anti-Semitic posts. Kyrie Irving, a guard for the Nets, caused an uproar when he shared a link on Twitter to an anti-Semitic film. He was met with immense backlash and refused to apologize for over a week. In response, the Nets suspended him indefinitely, and Nike immediately cut all ties with him. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver had a meeting with Irving but concluded that his apology didn't undo the harm caused by posting hateful content. Silver stated that it doesn't matter if Irving is anti-Semitic or not, as the damage was already done. The incident has shed light on how important it is to take responsibility for one's actions and be aware of any hate speech online. LeBron James, a star from the Los Angeles Lakers, posted his thoughts on Twitter on November 10th about Kyrie Irving's suspension. He believes that Irving shouldn't be suspended and that he should be able to play. His strong opinion was backed up by the statement, "Help him learn, but he should be playing." Kyrie Irving has been part of the Brooklyn Nets since 2019. Before this, he was part of the Cleveland Cavaliers and won a championship with James in 2016. Although Irving has achieved great success on the court, off-court views have had him discussed more often. In 2018, he mentioned in an interview that the earth could be flat, and he also refused to get vaccinated against the coronavirus, even though one was available. Moving on, what did Michael Jordan's former teammate have to say about this? Sam Vincent mentioned how disappointed he was when he spoke on Sportskeeda's podcast with Reggie Roberts. He thought Kyrie Irving had an opportunity to show that he wasn't against Jews and then used the spotlight to raise awareness about injustices faced by black people in history. But this didn't happen, and Sam believes it was a missed chance for the NBA, Kyrie, and everyone else to make a positive difference. He thinks that if Kyrie had done this, then he would have avoided negative press suggesting he was anti-Semitic. So Sam Vincent felt it was a missed opportunity for the whole basketball community to rally together and bring attention to injustices against black people. Coming up, what exactly did Irving post on Twitter? On the 27th of October, Irving posted a link on Twitter to a 2018 movie called Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. This film made false and outrageous claims, including that the Holocaust never happened. Irving also shared a screenshot from the Amazon page where people can rent this movie on his Instagram story. The post was only visible for 24 hours before being taken down. The Anti-Defamation League and the Nets sent a letter to Amazon asking them to take down or add more information regarding this movie, as well as an accompanying book, since they believe that it would lead to harm to Jewish people after Irving popularized it. Up next, Sam Vincent isn't the only one speaking out against Kyrie Irving. Reggie Miller recently called out NBA players for their lack of response to Kyrie Irving's tweet containing anti-Semitic tropes. Miller seemed extremely upset that players have been willing to call out owners, but not one of their own during TNT's Nets Bulls broadcast. He said the league has been great because players have led the way and had strong voices when it comes to matters such as Donald Sterling's racist comments and Robert Sarver's outbursts. Miller urged players to be vocal about disciplining their own if the league is going to move forward in a positive direction. Now let's look at how Irving responded to all the backlash. Kyrie Irving publicly spoke out for the first time on October 29 after the Nets lost to the Pacers. He was talking in a press conference and showed his support for an InfoWars film and conspiracy theory. He mentioned that he wouldn't be backing down from what he believed in and said he had a whole army around him. He also accused an ESPN reporter of trying to dehumanize him after they argued about him promoting the film. On October 31st and November 1st, the Nets faced off against the Pacers at Barclays Center and the Bulls in Chicago, respectively. But Kyrie Irving didn't talk to reporters after either game since general manager Sean Marks felt that it would cause too much unnecessary attention. The following day, Irving opened up about his controversial post, publicly announcing that he donated $500,000 to anti-hate causes in partnership with the Anti-Defamation League. The Nets also pledged an equal donation at the same time. In a statement, Irving accepted responsibility for his post and clarified that he didn't agree with all of its content or stand by it, although a lot of people think he's just doing this to clear his name, which might just be the case. Next, why was he suspended by the Nets? At a Nets practice, Irving said he didn't mean to cause any harm and claimed he wasn't the one who made the documentary. When asked what he didn't agree with in the film, Irving vaguely mentioned criticism of the Jewish faith and community. He was also asked if he had any anti-Semitic beliefs, but refused to answer yes or no. Because of the failure to apologize and acknowledge specific hateful material, the Nets suspended him for at least 5 games, saying he was unfit to be associated with the team. In a statement, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said he was disappointed that Irving hadn't offered an unqualified apology and denounced the vile material in the film. He added that it wasn't the first time Irving had been given an opportunity to clarify but failed. Silver said he would meet with Irving in the near future to discuss the situation further. The team's general manager said that he should meet with Jewish leaders, go through counseling, and have a discussion with the other players before returning to play. But some NBA players are pushing back against the terms imposed on Irving, saying that they think it's too severe. Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics thinks the terms are just too much. He thinks that Irving simply made a mistake, but isn't actually anti-Semitic. He also pointed out the distinction between verbal statements and links posted without description on social media platforms. Moving on, what did Irving have to say in his apology? It wasn't until later that Irving finally apologized for his actions, even though it probably wasn't a very sincere one. Kyrie Irving recently apologized after he was suspended for making an offensive comment about the Holocaust in a documentary. He said he never meant to disrespect any Jewish cultural history or cause hurt, and that his initial response came from feeling unjustly labeled as anti-Semitic. Coming up, Nike cut their ties with him. Nike recently cut ties with Kyrie Irving after he made an apology for anti-Semitic comments. On November 4th, Nike suspended their relationship with him and announced that they wouldn't be launching his next signature sneaker, the Kyrie 8. In a statement, Nike said that they have no place for hate speech and there was no excuse for Irving's comments. For the past 9 years, Nike has been producing Irving's popular signature sneaker line, and his contract with them is set to expire in October 2023. Finally, let's look at some of the craziest things Kyrie Irving has ever said. First up, Irving believes in conspiracy theories. Kyrie Irving has certainly said some out there things that have sparked a lot of debate. He believes in conspiracy theories, like the JFK, Bob Marley, and MLK assassinations, and also thinks there are extraterrestrial beings. But he also agrees with the idea that the Earth is flat and NASA is lying to us about its shape. He also doesn't believe that dinosaurs existed and that evolution also never happened. When confronted by Jimmy Kimmel about these beliefs, Kyrie simply laughed them off, saying that fans are taking him out of context. It's unclear if he truly believes in all that he talks about or is just playing up to the media. He might just enjoy stirring the pot. Whatever his true beliefs are, Kyrie's views have definitely pushed boundaries and sparked a lot of discussions. He claims that the education system is designed to lie to us and keep us in our place, and that race and class distinctions are created by those in power to control others. Up next, he said some questionable things about religion. Kyrie Irving has had a complicated relationship with religion. In the past, he wasn't particularly outspoken about his faith, leading many to assume that he practiced Christianity. But this changed when he made some shocking comments like Thanksgiving and saying that Christmas isn't actually a holiday. This year, Kyrie Irving celebrated the Kwanzaa holiday in December, a tradition that many African Americans observe. Starting with Christmas, it's an annual celebration of all people of different faiths and backgrounds. Kyrie places great emphasis on faith in God, believing it to be an important source of strength for Black people everywhere. It's pretty confusing as to what religion he actually follows. Some people say he's a Muslim, but others think he's not actually following any and just making things up. That's it for today's video. Do you think Kyrie Irving went too far? Make sure to let us know in the comments below. As always, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.